and tinsel bright, spinning shadows into light. When she snaps a gloved command, even thunder joins the band. Hey, hey, Harley's here, swing your worries disappear. Clap, clap, stomp the ground, madness makes a merry sound. La la laugh, tra la lee, welcome to her revelry. In the ring where strangers bliss, Harley leads with the twist. Tightrope high, popcorn low, watch the weirdo steal the show. Clowns cry glitter, juggle size, rabbits vanish, so do lies. Fortune teller fed the fan, reads your heart like sheet music. Friend Harley taps her candy cane, now your name sounds not the same. Hey, hey, Harley's here, swing your worries disappear. Clap, clap, stomp the ground, madness makes a merry sound. La la laugh, tra la lee, welcome to her revelry. In the ring where strangers bliss, Harley leads with the twist. Ladies and gents and in-betweens, feast your eyes on fever dreams. One more spin, one more chance, lose your doubts and learn to dance. Left, right, round and round, smile so sharp it cuts the sound. Flip, dip, watch her fly, Harley paints the whole night sky. Hey, hey, Harley's here, swing your worries disappear. Clap, clap, stomp the ground, madness makes a merry sound. La la laugh, tra la lee, join the grand anomaly. When the tent starts sway like this, Harley crowns the chaos with this. Do-da-dee, do-da-da, round and round we go. Ha, ha, ha. Do-da-dee, do-da-da, do-da-dee, go. Step right up, don't be shy. See the diamonds in her eye. Harley's got a painted grin. Let the crooked games begin. Tambourines and tinsel bright, spinning shadows into light. When she snaps a gloved command, even thunder joins the band. Hey, hey, Harley's here, swing your worries disappear. Clap, clap, stomp the ground, madness makes a merry sound. La la laugh, tra la lee, welcome to her revelry. In the ring where strangers bliss, Harley leads with the twist. Tightrope high, popcorn low, watch the weirdo steal the show. Clowns cry glitter, juggle size, rabbits vanish, so do lies. Fortune teller fed the fan, reads your heart like sheet music. Friend Harley taps her candy cane, now your name sounds not the same. Hey, hey, Harley's here, swing your worries disappear. Clap, clap, stomp the ground,
Hi, everybody. Cozy. Hello. Long time no see. I hope that you're doing well. And G-Con, thank you so much for the 1 year of subbing. My man. Blessings be upon you. How is everybody on this fine Wednesday? I should sit up before I get shrimped. It's coming. I could just feel it. And it's been so long. It has. Cozy. I'm so glad you're here. What have you been up to? Have you been streaming often? I feel like when I get at work, I don't see or hear from anyone. And I've been nothing but like grinding work for the last couple months. So it's been rough. I had to take a break last week because I felt like my fuse was about yay big, you know? But it'd be that way. That's normally my sign that I need to take a step back and reconnect, like be with the Lord, get away from my phone, get away from work, and just settle down a little bit. I usually end up logging off Twitch at night, so I know you stream evening. Yeah, that is unfortunate, but I understand because evening times are like the only times that I have to myself, and I want to be doing things that I enjoy before I have to go back to my 8 to 5, and the time is not for me. It's for sure. Artificial Jared does make music now. Yes. He's got a couple, I say a couple. He's got like I want to say 3 or 4 albums out now on Spotify and Apple Music. And so I've been using his music for my streams because he gave me permission to use his music. So royalty free music. Here we go. He also made my intro song, my outro song, and he does some songs for our D&D session. So he's very talented. Yes. Britt, be more. Hello, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Nothing too bad or crazy, but so much chaos and I've not enough coziness. I felt that. When the spring sale on Steam came around, I ended up using it came around on a paycheck for me finally, which like I feel like the last few Steam sales have been on my off week, so I haven't been able to really buy anything. But finally it fell on a paycheck weekend for me, and so I was like, yes, I'm finally gonna get those games that are in my wish list. And I got a couple dark cozy games that I saw recommended. It was from some video on TikTok, and one of them is the one I'm playing tonight, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it because it's so nice. There's murder, there's mystery, there's a little bit of dark, like academia-esque elements to it, and then there's also plant tending, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of plants, so I'm really looking forward to showing you guys this game. I love the lo-fi. Yes, yeah, he's got a couple different styles out. He's got some like Japanese rock that he just dropped. He's got some lo-fi. He's got some like Midwestern emo. He just dropped a Cowboy Bebop themed album. If you guys are into Cowboy Bebop, then you can check that out because it's like swing and jazz and some stuff that's kind of themed towards the show. It's really good. I have been eyeing this game. Okay, well, let this be your sign because it's so good. I will be honest, I've already played once, but it's got like 8 different endings. So I'm going to try to change up what I do to maybe get a different ending for you guys this week, or this playthrough, and maybe we can see something else that happens. Also, I will be here all stream. I'm watching you in painting. Yay! It's not a high buy tonight. I'm so excited. That sounds perf, dude. Yes. G-Con has gotten into Warhammer 40K, so he's been doing a lot of painting miniatures, and he's gotten really good. He sent some pictures in some group chats that we've got shared, and like from the first mini to the most recent mini, like you can tell a big difference in his style, and things are really coming together. So that's been awesome. But anyway, I'm not doing a question of the stream unless you guys have a question of the stream because I need to go reset my questions. I think we've run through them all and I keep forgetting to go back and look at them. So, oh well. I'm having my snack. I feel like I can't be on stream without munching on something. I think that's just my MO now. You have, okay, hit me. What is it, Cozy? When I get more done, I'll put pics in your Discord. Yes, thank you. What is everyone's Taco Bell order? Oh, okay. So when I was in college, up until college, I didn't even like Taco Bell. And I thought that I hated it because I thought that they all were the same. But it turns out that I just hated the Taco Bell in my hometown because it was a Taco Bell Long John Silver's combo restaurant. And they used the same oil for the Taco Bell stuff as they did for the fish. So everything just tasted fishy. And I hated that. And I was like, this is gross. If they're all like this, why would I eat here? So it wasn't until college that I started going, like, because Taco Bell was one of the few places that was open past midnight. And so when you're in college, you know, you're making, we call them dank food runs, DFRs. We'd do dank food runs and we would go to like McDonald's or Taco Bell. And so when I started getting at Taco Bell, I started with the Cinnabon Delight. The oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know, the little like cinnamon, the icing filled Cinnabon snack things. Oh, they were so good. I was like, Taco Bell has these? These are delicious. So when my friends would go, I would get those. And then I started kind of looking at the menu every time we'd go. And I was like, you know what? That's back when they had the meal deals. And so I would get the meal deal D. And now I usually do a build your own box combo, and I like to get a chalupa and a Doritos Locos taco, and then I'll usually get nacho, um, like the nachos, because I like to dip my other taco things in the nacho cheese, not just the chips. Peak deluxe craving box all the way. Yes, queen. Yes, beef chalupa supreme. Ooh, that sounds good too. I tried their cantina stuff when it came out, and it wasn't bad. I had somebody else who tried it like as soon as it came out, and I think he got sick on it. But I waited a while. I waited for it all to settle down before I tried it. Love the cantina stuff too. Yeah, it was pretty good. I was pretty surprised. I love their Doritos Locos Taco stuff, but what I love about Taco Bell is that they've got Mountain Dew on tap, and most restaurants don't have Mountain Dew. Like, it's so hard to find a place that does. Buffalo Wild Wings is one, Taco Bell is one, and then one of my favorite Thai restaurants does Mountain Dew, and it's just perfect. Especially the avocado green sauce. Ooh, see, I'm not an avocado fan, so I don't know how I would feel about the avocado green sauce. But Baja Blast. Did you guys ever get it with the vanilla creamer, like a dirty Baja? I think is what they were calling it. It was actually really good. If you hadn't tried it, if they still do it, I definitely recommend it. I'm not an avocado fan either, but try it. Trust me. Okay, all right. Next time I hit up Taco Bell, I will try the avocado green sauce, and I am immediately hitting you up on my thoughts. That's so good. You call me cozy. What I also like to do is get the chicken quesadilla and the nachos, like the nacho cheese dip side, and I would dip the quesadilla in the nacho cheese. Oh, that was really good too. There's just lots of good combo options you can kind of mix and match with on their menu that I really enjoy. So tonight's a bit more cozy than my previous streams. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas, and I've been enjoying it, but it's like I'm to a point where I'm stressed about some decisions, so I'm using avoidance tactics instead of confronting it because I can. I'm an adult and it's a video game. So we're playing Strange Horticulture tonight instead, and I'm really excited because I spent hours. Like, I probably finished this game in 2 days, and that was only because I didn't have time to sit and just play it all through. So we might, depending on how quickly I get through some of these things, we might actually finish the game tonight. So be more, if you're interested, it is a pretty quick play game, but it does have multiple endings, so you can play it multiple different times to get different results. So that's that. I appreciate games that do that. I love using the cheese on the side too. It's just so good because you can just tack it on for like an extra $1.50 or something like that. My snack for the evening is mini cucumbers with salt and everything bagel seasoning on them. They're very crunchy. Bio babe,
yeah.
hi. Thank you for checking in. The question of the stream. Oh, let me pin it.
Bench.
The question of the stream comes from Cozy Violet, and it is, what is your Taco Bell order? Your go-to Taco Bell order? Here it is. Pin. Until I say so. Bench. Hi, Britt! Hello. Thank you for the redeem. I love that that's your favorite. Ah! Resubscribe for 6 months. They've been subscribed for 12. Queen. Thank you so much. And I love getting to see my little, because I feel like I don't get to see them very often, the little crow animated emojis that I got. I just love them so much. Chicken Chalupa Supreme, no tomato. Ooh, Chicken Chalupa Supreme. Delightful. That's so good. Mine used to be the Meal Deal D when I first started going to Taco Bell, but they've phased those out a long time ago. And now Cozy and I, well, I don't, wait. Cozy, what is yours? We do like the cravings box. You can build your own cravings box. Good stuff. I'm actually detoxing right now, so the fact that we're talking about this is making me really hungry. It's fine. I'll suffer. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Mom A has pneumonia and my cat is having liver problems. Oh my goodness. Do you mean your mom has pneumonia? And if that's the case, are you comfortable sharing her name so we can pray for her by name? If not, that's totally fine. We can just call her Mom. Because I want to pray for her before I get started. And your cat, no. Yes. I'm with you, Cozy. BioBabe, if you're comfortable sharing names, great. If not, that's okay too. But we'll definitely pause here to make sure that we pray for you. And your kitty cat and your mom. Also, while we wait to hear from her for just a second, if you guys have prayer requests at all throughout the week, drop them in my Discord. Y'all are more than welcome to request prayer at any time. I've got a handful of people there who are prayer people, and they will pray for you. Britt, Gaudy Dragoon is one of them. And then I've got some other friends in the chat who are willing to meet you guys in those needs. I have two moms. Mom Ann, technically my stepmom since I was 5, has stage 4 colon cancer in her lungs. And Mom R, who is my bio mom. Got it. Okay. Let's pray for them really quick. Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight with some people on our hearts, God. We lift up to you Mom Ann in her time of cancer, God. We pray that you just be beside her, that you be with her and her family, that you bring them peace and that you bring them comfort. Father, if it is in your will to bring healing to Mom Ann, we ask that you do so and that you do so quickly so that there is no pain and that there is no stress. We ask that you also be with BioBabe's cat during this time where the cat is experiencing liver problems. Father, we ask that you bring healing. You are Jehovah Rapha, and you are capable and willing and love to do these things for us, Father. So we ask that you bring healing to these people who are important to BioBabe, and that these animals who are important to her. And we ask that you just heal, you bring healing, and that you bring peace, and that you bring restoration into the lives of them and the people around them, Father, and that you just show your love for them through these miracles. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you so much for letting us get to pray with you. I really appreciate it. I love when people get to use the Pray For Me Redeem because it gives us the chance to connect in a different way. And I love that. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that. But keep us posted. Truly, got me crying here. Oh my gosh, don't. If you cry, I might cry. But keep us posted on how they're doing. And I'll try, I like to try to check in when I pray for people. So I'm going to write that down. Write that down. Bio, babe, prayer, mom, and cat, kitty cat. We all crying in here. I hold BRB, changing the stream title to Crying in the Club. Okay. Stop. Okay. We're good. We're so good. Jesus got us. If it's not this side of heaven, then heaven's coming, y'all. Fear not. Okay, so I'm going to start a new game. Obviously, you can see that I have already started a game. So that's fine. But we'll start a new one so we can see from the get-go. And I think it's got a little bit of story here at the beginning. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands. Or, more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There's much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocks have their uses after all. Yay! Yes, awesome. Okay. Thank you for joining the Discord. Yeah, you can keep us posted there. You can also DM me updates if it's not something that you want to be public, and like Britt and I can continue to pray for you in that way as well. This game features some small text if you're having difficulty reading. Get glasses. Get good. Eat some carrots. I don't know what to tell you. Hold shift to zoom in. I don't think I ever did that. But there is a little magnifying glass, which I love, because I could just like whip out the map and then have the magnifying glass. Neat. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering view. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ears for me. Hellebore. There's a cat. I can pet the cat. He's so cute. Can you guys hear him purring? Just be blind. Amen. Yeah, just don't even see. Problem solved. I appreciate that because the present's been a lot lately, so I'm just hanging on. Girl, sometimes that's literally all you can do. I've been talking to some people lately just about random things, like these topics of God with men versus God with women will come up in my groups. And one of the things, if you're reading the Bible, you'll notice that when God meets with man, the man has to travel. Like, he's climbing mountains, he's going through deserts and these vast empty places. But when God meets with women, he meets them where they are. And so rest assured that it doesn't matter how low you are, how exhausted you feel, no matter if you feel like you're enough or you're barely scraping by, God will meet you exactly where you are, because you are his daughter and he loves you. And he is a girl dad if you've ever seen one. So amen to that. I am grateful that God is a girl dad. Okay. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. So we need to find Ambleside. Ooh, a thing. Oh, great. A thing. A thing. I have neither the time nor the inclination. Real. You can water your plants using the watering can. Yes. I love the rain. It's so nice. Delightful. It's just so chill. Okay, we now have the will to explore. Okay, so we're looking for Ambleside. The glass, I think. Ha, it is not very far from us. Ambleside. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts.
Chug,
Simone, the
chug,
librarian.
chug, 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 chug.
Thank you for the redeem. Cheers. Delightful. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Ooh, I get 2 book entries. The gilded dendra and the wandering view. Okay. So let's whip out our book and start identifying some plants. A note from the author. This encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I've included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. Remember to take extra care with dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. I love that for us. That's so reassuring. That was a big bite. Goodness. Okay, so not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. Okay, so we've got sharp undersided mushrooms here. I just had the thought that the reason men have had to travel to meet with God is because they often need to be humbled to be in his presence, because often their ego and pride get in the way. Interesting. That is a very interesting thought. Huh. Maybe so. There might be some science behind that. That's not to say that we as women can't have egos, but traditionally in like biblical context, when the men would go off, like the men would go off and sit at the city gates, and that's where they held, you know, their city councils and stuff, and that left the women to tend the households, to take care of money and the children and all that stuff. So oftentimes they couldn't afford to leave as well. What's this guy? The leaves are coarse to the touch. Flowers are soft purple with a sweet scent. Let's see. The gills of the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid, that can be consumed as treatment for stomach pain. Ugh. A spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities, grants strength for short periods of time. Strong smelling bulb of this plant has powerful soporific effects, making it a common ingredient in sleeping drafts. I don't know how to actually pronounce that word. It'd be that way. Produces beautiful rounded dark blue clusters. Do we have any dark blue clusters? Oh, we do have a dark blue cluster. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. The bulb is soft yellow, and the leaves are waxy. Strong smelling bulb. I think this might be the forest camphor. And we get labels, so I can label things. Forest camphor. Okay. A sleepy time thing. I think I'm going to label that purple for having an effect. Like, I don't know. We might have to change the way we organize, but we'll worry about that later. Fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stem. This one has opposing leaves on the stem. It's an interesting thought. I think it's also often that God is just a small step away, but we have to put him an effort to seek and trust him. Amen. Yes. He's always one step away. And it's so, like, truly is so easy for us to just reach out, but I think we make it so much more difficult than what it really needs to be. And that's just us and our humanity. We just be out here doing stuff. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Ooh, another mushroom. Smells strongly of soured milk. It looks like soured milk too. The smell is faintly off-putting, but not overpowering. Green-colored flowers that smell wonderful. Okay. Blue flowers, light, airy accents. Oh, light, airy scent accents. Where did I get that? Gandy root. Oh, I saw something that looked like this. Plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Okay, leaves are coarse to the touch. I'm feeling that this is probably gandy root. We will set a glance that I tag on this end for now. Yeah. Gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap. The lips and veins will turn black. Painful way to die, I'm sure. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Okay, love that for us. Harlequin blue. When the bushy blue head dies, they release seeds. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. They burn As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Okay. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of the plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon deity is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. This one has herbs. And it looks like that. Got it. Doesn't really, I mean, afflictions of the heart, sure. It's an interesting thought. I think it's also often that God is just, oh wait. I already read that, sorry. I saw something pop over here and I thought there was a new chat. Mary's breath, white waxy leaves. Bound to secrecy using this plant. It used to be used by the king to ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. No kidding. I don't know what we have. What's this? Some more blue flowers. Smooth, waxy leaves. Oh. Wide, waxy leaves. Maybe? We can slap a label on it and find out. My labels. I mean, we'll find out the hard way. If we are able to confirm it later. Mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. I did see something with thorns. Mellow glow, question mark? I'm not sure about some of these. Bananas. Got it. Fear not, guys. But we'll slap a label on them and see if we get anything else that will change our minds. Oh my gosh. I have so many. Veined leaves have a waxy finish. Looks like a campfire. Face, yep. Buttery scent. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Okay. Don't see anything that looks. This maybe. Some scratches at the back of my throat. I don't know if that's the same thing, so we'll hold off on that. Like strawberry dipped in honey. I wonder if that'd be good. Honey dipped strawberries. Vibrant petals of this flower. Bright red with a yellow center. These are bright red with yellow center. Let's slap a label on them. St. John's poppy. Greatly improved hearing. Slide this down. I feel pretty confidently about this one. This one, not so much. Wandering view. Fungus can move slowly in the dark and has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. This thing moves. They're also hard and sharp, earning its name, the Finger's Bane. We just saw something that was sharp. I think it was this one. undersides are somewhat sharp. Yes. Okay, so you think this is wandering you. And I feel pretty good about that. Butcher boar, also known as blue aloe or blue winter, after its full blue-gray flowers, often growing in extreme environments. Rubbery leaves make an effective skin insect repellent. We have something with blue-gray flowers like that. I think so. Doesn't look the same. Bonjour. Hello, Mr. Segway guy. The question of the stream is, what is your Taco Bell order? Okay, I don't know that we can identify much more right now.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for redeeming your daily ticket. Brit tacos. Tacos from Taco Bell. Wow. That's novel. I never would have thought.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for getting your redeem. Chicken quesadilla extra sauce. With the sauce. Baja Blast. A dirty Baja? I must have walked past the shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. It is. Came here because I have an unusual request. At night, I hear whispered voices too faint to hear clearly coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has gotten the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. St. John's Poppy. We just identified that, hopefully. Yes. Thank you, mods. Thank you for being here. Thank you for moderating. Thank you for blocking weirdos. We love you. Thank you for what you do. Oh, yeah. Dance party. All right. Oh, that's a good sign. So that confirms that what we thought was St. John's Poppy is correct. So we got another book entry. I'm here, but I'm not doing great, I feel. Oh, my babe. I'm sorry. Well, this is a chat full of hugs and love and prayer tonight, so we're with you. We got you, babe. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex. Heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the name lovelock. Heart-shaped leaves. These leaves look kind of heart-shaped. I don't know, do I have anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll slap the lovelock. Hold on, I should probably go by Belia? Is that what it was called? Clavilium. Oh no, the hiccups. That can go away. So we ring the bell when we get, like, customers. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. I would disagree. Oh, as a mod. Sorry. Different mindset. But also super full from dinner. Tell her fire. Yeah, tell her. Get her, Cozy. Get her. Hey, you're here. That counts for something, and I appreciate that. Oh. Good for the plants, though, eh? Got a letter for you. Goes for this a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the hearts of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Those are some locations. Goes is that? Ah. Goes forth is here. Answer the stream. Lux box with cheesy gordita crunch, taco, beefy burrito, and a sweet tea. Cheesy gordita crunch sounds delightful. In the woods to the south. Okay, here's the woods to the south. On the northeast corner of the wood. Here. Ooh, yes. Okay, the wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It's not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Ooh. Sweet smelling, dark flower. Okay. We can put that in the archives. Not that. This can go in the archives. We still have this note too, and I don't know where that came from. I think it was just in our stuff when we started. Thanks, Boo! Oh, I'm also at Got a Dragoon, not doing great, but you just keep moving. How's your mouth? Are you healing well? Another customer. Another. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around, down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Finnet from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. It hurts, and yeah, it's healing well. Ugh. Yeah, mouthwork is never good. We just identified lemon dandy, I think. Yeah, let's see if we got it right. Let's go! Ooh, he said this was Finnet. Whatever that is, stick you up there for now. Actually, we've confirmed St. John's Pompey and we've confirmed lemon dandy, so we'll put the confirms over here, and then what we think we've got here, and then all the unconfirms will stay down here to the left. And then we'll just move them down as we identify them. This game like suits my OCD so well. Got plenty of travel, of the will to travel. Let's see who else we've got. Faye Swift. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Forest Camphor. I think we identified that one too. Or did our best at least. Yay! We did! Okay, great. Butterdale. Butter. I think there was a plant that said it smelled like butter. Dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers have a buttery smell to some people. Okay, okay. Put that up there with the confirms. Which one was it? Ah, purple flowers have a light buttery scent. Butterdale. Very creative naming convention there. I feel like that's the most scientific names, though. Let's be so for real. Ring. Sorry, Hellebore. Do you notice he jumps every time you ring the... Got any wandering view? That always reminds me of... Oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the view, if you've got it. Wandering view. I think we also... summer. Leaves curl round delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, makes this sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Okay, so this can get moved down. And then let's see. Summer. A downward facing flower with two. This might be Our Lady of Summer. Tag, since it's something that helps with the brain. Candy rose. Don't have any more flowers that you like that. Fox button. Thick, shiny leaves. And opposing pairs. No, this one doesn't really give me enough information to feel comfortable slapping a label on that one. Farmer's Quarry. Butterdale with no label on. What's the other? Okay, well, I guess that's it for now. Okay, let's travel really quick and see if we can figure out what this other one is. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. Keep it secret. Back Barrow? What is that? There's with Barrow. Ah, Back Barrow. Okay. To the northeast in the hills. Weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. Good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over a cloak of unwelcome shade. Ooh. Okay, they said this one's dangerous. So let's put... Oh, I can't just put the red label on it. Okay, never mind. Dangerous. And this can go in the archive. Okay, so we can't explore again yet. And there's no more people. And I think I've identified the plants that I can, so we're gonna end the day. Day 1, done. Ooh, row aged, the third river. Okay. Day 2, Saturday. Okay, well, let's just off rip, see if we can figure this. Row H, third river. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. Ooh. Okay. Oh, see? We have another downward tilting flower with 2. Okay. Well, now I'm uncertain.
Chug, 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 chug.
Thank you for the redeem, Mr. Segway Guy. Delightful. Thank you. Okay, so I am now uncertain about Lady of Summer. See, but neither of these... Thou art welcome. Neither of these have... And I know it says the diagrams, be hydrated, my friend. Be hydrated. I know it says that the pictures don't always help, but they kind of help. The leaves... Oh, the leaves curl? Like this kind of curl? Can you guys see my mouse? Yes, you can. Okay, good. Because I was gesturing to something, I wasn't even sure you could actually see it. I wonder if that's... Okay, we'll just leave it for now. And if we have to come back, we'll come back to that one. Dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Oh, so it's got some sort of thing about it. That's a love block. We've already put a label on Butterdale. I don't think we've seen a mushroom that leaks milky fluid. Okay, this has no flower. And it smells a scent that scratches at the back of your throat. I don't know, maybe that is Rin. There's not many I have, as of now at least, that don't have flowers. Candy root. I don't think we've seen that yet. Oh wait, yes we have. We've put a label on it. Makes sense. I think that one's Mary's Breath. Wide, waxy leaves. Here. Veined leaves have a waxy finish. I don't know, those leaves are veined. Maybe this one's Mary's Breath. These don't have veins. Okay, I'm second guessing myself. You go back over here, and I think you are Mary's Breath. Okay. St. John's Poppy's been confirmed.
Help, I'm being oppressed. I'm being oppressed.
Add jail. Oh no. Thanks for checking in. Lemon Dandy, Mary's Breath. Harley. Blue. No, blue. Fruit. I also love the sound of the pages being turned. Like, the aesthetics of the noises of this game below. How's my sister? Fine, I guess. Gotta give me some caffeine for this meeting. Oh my gosh, you have a meeting this late? Dude, that's wild. I feel bad for you, son. I hope it's important. Okay, so I think that's about all we can do. So let's take some customers and see if we can get anything figured out. Isidore Burbage, bring me a sample of Apis dimycis. Oh, we're using the Latin names. Be quick about it. That cat's setting off my allergies. You shouldn't have come in here if you have a cat allergy. What a turd. What a beehole, as my aunt says. The church. Oh, church. Okay, not a work meeting. That makes more sense. Okay, Apis dimycis. Ah, Gandy root. There it was. Apis dimycis. Dimycis. Gandy root. Yeah, we were bright. Meek dew. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be pleasant looking, but touching the leaves against bare skin results in painful sores. My goodness. We have... These kind of look like the flowers on. Smaller florets make it a larger one. I thought there was one more we had. Oh no, that was a luck. Okay, I'm thinking maybe this is Meekdu. Meekdu, but we're gonna put a red tag on it because it gives us owies. David Schaefer. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Thank you. Thank you, my good sir. Oh, sorry. You are right. We are brothers and sisters in Christ. Oh, I see. I misread your thing. I'm doing well. I took a break last week, and I think it was very much needed. But I'm feeling a lot better and reminding myself that the work that I'm doing is for the Lord and not for the people that I actually am employed by is definitely something that takes time to remember. That's for sure. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Alright, Amos, let's go check out this old slate mine at Hard Knot. Hard Knot. I must take my leave at this time. Very well, sir. Good luck at your meeting. Enjoy your caffeine. Where is Hard Knot? It's a hard knot life for us. Here it is. Hard Knot. An iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Ooh, Clavelium. I get to use the plant. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we were right! Let's go. Aguaria? When burned, incense made from the woody stems can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers, like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool, characterize this plant. I think we have that one. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to look at it. Oh, we got 3 plants off this one. Hold on. Let me put... Okay, so we know this one's right. And we confirmed Gandhi root, so we'll move those over. Okay, 3 new plants. Oh! Fungi indeed. Okay, you guys gotta come down here. This one looks a wee bit dangerous. All the way back. I have a total of 8 Christian short stories now, and you're rewriting all of them. Hey, 8's a pretty good number, though. I need to get back into my own writing, honestly. It's so hit or miss. Okay, what is Aguaria? I don't know that I like the look of those. This seems like sharper than what this is portraying, so I'm gonna hold off on labeling that. Okay, let's look at these guys. A viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. Oh, it's milky fluid. Bishop's parasol. I think we got it. Bishop's. Oh my gosh. Parasol. The gills on the underside of the mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed for treatments. Okay, so you're just medicinal. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So I'll stick it close to the other side. Okay. I'm using AI to write my Christian stuff. Oh, I see. That's nice. It's nice to have like a handy little tool to kind of double check your stuff. Okay, let's see. It smells rotten. Well, that's very descriptive. Thank you. Seems to give off a small amount of light. So it would seem. I don't know that I have any other mushrooms in here. Okay, on to the next. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest. Griesdale Forest, investigating a possible murder. Murder. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they are not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Oh, well, Here's the one I thought was Fox Button. Let me double check. Fox Button. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that was right. Let's go. I'm so good at identifying plants. Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draft made using leaves from the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. Ooh. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay, so this we just confirmed is Fox Button. Fox Button. Butron. Button. Okay. Did I post a link to my short stories in your Discord? I feel like you may have put them in self-promo a while back. Okay. So I don't think I have what I need to identify these other mushrooms. Let's see. What is the other one that I just got? Brimlock. Maybe this. Maybe this one. Yeah, if it'd be anywhere, it would have been in the self-promo. Okay. Next. Victoria Gray. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of St. John's Poppy. Oh, good kitty, hello. There's a medium using the room illegally, I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Oh, Harlequin Blue. Okay, well, I've done that. Oh. Bushy blue flower head dies. Okay, well, I guess we're trying this one. Ah! Okay, but that means that it's not the other one that we thought it could be. Shimmerlung. Dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rich leaves. Okay. Alright, so this is Harlequin Blue. It's somewhat... I mean, it screams when you burn it, but, you know, who doesn't? Okay. Alright. Next. Oh. Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The only link I posted there is my Discord server link. Oh, okay. Thanks for checking. The Sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we will require that you use Mary's breath to bind your secrecy. Oh gosh. Okay, well, I guess we also find out if I'm right about Mary's breath. Wow! Oh my gosh, guys, we're like 7-0. I got a letter. We failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Greasdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arduina. Okay. Hold on. We confirmed to Mary's breath. Let me move that down. Oh, that's gonna stay there because we're pretty sure that's what that is. Time to travel. Okay, so here's Torver, Greasdale Forest. They said they are deep in Greasdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Okay, so here's Torver. And 1 block is 1 mile. So here? A mile from the lakeshore? I guess they mean the lake, because this doesn't say lake, but this does say lake. We'll say here. Oh, They tell me I'm in the wrong place and to move along without offering any help. Okay, so not there. That was here. So maybe this one? We'll try this one when my will to explore comes back. Okay, well then we'll put that away for now. Isidore Burbage, I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Brother, maybe know your plants before you just come in asking for things? Crazy concept. Butterdale or Meek Dew? Butterdale's been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. Or Meek Dew. Oh, so I can either give him something that helps or give him something that makes it worse. Ooh, I should probably give him something that makes it better. And then I can confirm that Butterdale is what I think it is. I think it was purple. Yeah. Yes! Kill him. Bro! No way! Storian. Okay, Butterdale has been confirmed. Kill him. Of course you would. Okay, let's try again with Torber. We'll try this side. Oh, yes, okay. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I'm ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs, into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her eyes are black, her mouth and her veins and her hair all black as raven's wings. Oh. Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. I have my suspicions, but we need Rin. And apparently I already have it. Okay. I don't think it's that. And I don't think it's that. I think it might be this. Yes! Let's go! I extract a sample of the artist's blood and introduce it to the Rin, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the Rin turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed quickly away. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Hey, yo. Gray Sandfire. This tough outer bark, which has many properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils, oh, I bet that's what that is. Adding to the impression of a roaring fire. I bet so. Gray. Sand. Oh, the hiccups. Sandfire. We think that could be Brimlock. And then, let's see. This we confirmed to be Rin, which was helpful. And so we'll put it down here with the confirmed planties. Look how many we've confirmed so far. It's pretty good. What? Ooh, I saw a picture of that one. This one has spikies. Okay, let's move you down here. I think that's Meek Dew. Shimmerlung, I think is what that one was called. Pleasant scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. Yes. Shimmerlung. Burns very brightly. So nothing that's like physically helpful. And I'm pretty sure that's what this is, but we will. Okay, I wasn't sure about this guy. pretty sure about those guys because this was gifted to us and that's the only one that's oozing white milk substances from its leaves. Okay. Let's see. This can go in the archives. Yeah, you can post your stuff in the writers channel. Great. Let's see. What was the other? I think I got another new one, didn't I? Oh, Storian. Dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. Cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple xylem and phloem of the Storian. Thanks for the lurk. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Okay, maybe that. This is the only one that's had red fruit so far. So we'll put Storian. Red. Okay, and we have no more clues to go off of. So I think we're probably done for the day. Pet our kitty cat and call it a day. The book oh, I forgot to read the thing the first time we ended the day. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. What would you do with a drunken sailor? Okay, let's see. North of Hawkshead. Okay. Where is that? This map is so big. Okay. Here's Hawkshead. East of Lowick. Hawkshead. Lowick. North of Hawkshead. So Lowick should probably be up here somewhere, I would assume. Nope, I assume wrong. Here's Lowick. But it's to the east of Lowick, so it's gonna be north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland. Okay, great. Bro, am I blind? Oh, Rustland here. Okay, so Lowick and Rustland are only one space apart. So if it's east of Lowick but west of Rustland, then it's gotta be in this line. And then north of Hawkshead and south of Crinkle Crag. Oh, it's this one right here. Yes, that's right. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Ooh. Pretty. Put those down there. This way. See if we have them in the book. Dark blue flowers, smells like sweet rhubarb. I don't even know. I don't know if I've ever even laid eyes on a rhubarb. Okay, and then bright red flowers grow at the end of thin stems. I like that it marks the page with a little check mark when it's been confirmed. Okay. I don't think we've found pages for those yet, so we're gonna hold off and we'll take some customers instead. Wilbur Miller. Looking for a plant. Lady of what's it something or other. I'm no green-eyed Dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be, but it's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of Summer. Oh, this is our chance to confirm. Ah, yes, let's go. Okay. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Okay, so Lady of Summer has been confirmed. And Finnet. Leaves are quite soft. Okay, yes, so that's correct. We've already got Finnet. Okay, next. The mailman, David Schaefer. They're saying the Arda's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seems to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Aletta. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Well, Amos, aren't you right? Let's travel. Beyond the gap, forced to turn back, but if you determine to explore Great Gable. Okay, Great Gable. Brimlock. What did I think Brimlock was? I think it was this one. Yes! Sick. Sunset Mount Cap. Type of fungus with domed cap, sometimes called stinking mount cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It's thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home. It is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans. It should not be eaten. Okay, I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. Oh, these are like bluish gray flowers. Okay, let's put that away. Get this bad boy out. Not that one. Oh, Brimlock's been confirmed. Brimlock. Did you there? Gray blue flowers with an orange center. Yes, okay. So now I just have to find, once again, the the page for it. Gilded Dendra. Those have been confirmed. Breath, Meekdew, Finnet, I'm pretty sure is confirmed. Turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. Sharp thorns. Sharp thorns. I think this might be Mellow Glow, actually. Mellow Glow. It's got a buff. Because these thorns don't look all that sharp. The other ones, on the other hand, very sharp. Okay. Sunset Mount Cap. Maybe this? These are very stinky. Slide that down. Winter Boar, blue aloe for its blue-gray flowers. That's the one I was looking for. Of course, it's the last one in the list. And it was found in extremely cold climates. I think we can just confirm this one. Pretty sure that's what that is. Okay, next. Hellebore, you're so cute. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Very well, Norman. Thanks for bringing me your cursed plant. Mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. Okay. Another mushroom. I shall put you with the others. Ding. Simone Green. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common truce. And I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg. In the meantime, here, take this. Okay. She says it grows red pike. Alright, we're going on an adventure. Red pike. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up to the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the view majestic. I do not have to look hard for what I'm after. New plant acquired. Okay, well she told us what this is, so we don't even have to worry about getting it confirmed. Common trouse. Against eye strain. Very nice. Okay. Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a little bit of show every now and then. Let the punters know that I'm capable of that sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any shimmerlung? Well, I have what I think is shimmerlung, and I'll give it to you. Hey! Let's go. Okay. Candlewood produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Oh, I have that. Long, thin stems. Candle. Wood. Yeah. Red flowers. Candlewood. We'll give this a purple tag. Stick that over here. Okay. And then was there another one I got that I feel like I could... Oh, what did I just give her? Shimmerlung. What does that do? Oh, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Oh my gosh, she's gonna blind them kids. Alright, who's next? Irving Harris. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. I think that's St. John's poppy. Somebody asked for that at the beginning. Improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Yep. Yay! In the day, no more traveling. Okay, we ends the day's in. Oh my gosh, it's already 7:30. Alright, so maybe this is like a 2-stream game or something. Time passes. A year, then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Yeah, because we're only 3 days in. That's crazy. There's a lot to do. Oh, sorry, 4 days in. Okay, let's travel. This looks like it should match up to something. Oh. Aha! So, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, the gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset, and 2 plants. Ooh, those look familiar. Aquaria? Yes. Soft, pale blue flowers. Light blue flowers. Yes. Enhance psychic abilities. We'll give you a purple tag. Undy! Hi! How are you? What's up, dude? Stick that up there, and I don't think these two have technically been so I'll move them down, but I'm pretty sure. Sherman has been. What is up? What have you been up to? So we travel. That's good. Oh, let's check this one. A rather unpleasant scent. Candlewood, I think we got that. Yeah, got that. Those are already confirmed. Dendra, right. Then it's labeled. Mount Cap. Okay, so I don't know what this is yet. So it's gonna go with the unlabeled planties. Okay. Let's take some customers. I'm doing good. Just came back from a job and chilling a bit. You? Question of the stream I don't need to talk about. Oh, but the Cinnabon Delight thingies are so good. I've also been doing well. I took last week off for the most part. I did some co-streaming on Wednesday with Britt while she was online, I basically just used that time to get ready for the week that I was taking off, just to make sure all my stuff was lined up. But it was nice to have a little bit of a break, to step away from work and streaming and everything and just kind of take care of myself for a little bit. Fox Button was no help. I'm afraid the sisterhood still refuses to openly speak with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. I don't suppose you've got anything to help me keep my lunch down? My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Fin it. Try this, buddy. Yes, confirmed. Witch fig. Witch fig? That fig. The plant said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It's also well liked by butterflies. Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. I haven't even seen fever plant, so spoilers. The mailman. I love how they just emerge out of the darkness and then disappear into the darkness again. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Oh gosh. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Greasedale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Ooh. Okay, so we're traveling, it seems. Okay, she said Greasedale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. Northeast. From the moment moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely through the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. I guess let's... Do I have that? Oh, this is what I thought it was. Let's see if I'm right. Yes! I was right! A game I very like called Cookie Run Kingdom. Have a new collab with K-pop Demon Hunter. No way? Dude, I love K-pop Demon Hunters. And I've heard you talk about Cookie Run Kingdom before. Caballia. A rare plant that's believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. With the help of the mellow glow, I walked right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Oh. More reddish fruits, maybe? Orange fruits have no noticeable odor. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. Okay. That's good. It can go in the archive. Mellow glow was confirmed.
Help, I'm being oppressed. I'm being oppressed.
No, at jail. Oh, I'll take his church. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand. A mosaic of colors that refuse to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay, so I give her Aguaria. Enhance psychic abilities, strengthen the clarity of visions and prophecies. Or I can give her Candlewood, which I think protects the mind. Oh. Yes, let's give her Aguaria to strengthen the clarity of her visions. Worryless is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. That's nice. Okay. So we confirmed Aquaria just now. Aqualia. Got... Those are 5. Those are 5. So maybe I don't have that one yet. Twitch stopped giving ads about getting a job. I'm a student and I have a job. I'm not unemployed. I'm not unemployed. Margaret Elsbeth. We don't come down very often, but I heard about your shop and said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be waiting, or he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. It's a shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Scissor. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they would be of interest to a horticulturalist as yourself. You are cordially invited to Searsburg Castle, Lord and Lady Elspeth. Love that. I love that. Alright guys, we're going immediately. Searsburg Castle.
Doors are free off now.
Yay! Welcome back from ad jail.
Monster Castle.
Ah, Scissor Castle. I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she already has whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I'm able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plant from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Nice, 2 plants and an entry. Fever kiss. Oh! The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. I think I have that one. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Okay. Interesting. Small yellow berries. Okay, but Fever Kiss had red berries. Ah. Yes. Fever Kiss. What does it do? Energy boost. Okay, we'll just leave that one's yellow. That's fine. Okay. What was the one that said it was easily confused with? Fever Kiss. Not Caballia. Fig. Similar leaves to the Fever Kiss plant, which it is often confused with. So then, is this witch fig? Or does it just mean that it's got those same silvery-ish? I don't know. We'll hold off on that one. Gotta keep them organized. Ding. Looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Dandy root for you, sir. Yes, I had already identified this. Helps with heartburn. Only the petals are safe for consumption. The leaves can be irritants. Isn't that what the food guy asked for? Yes, it was. Oh, I don't need to travel. Yeah. Put that away. Selena Scott. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cat. Which I think is this. Yes. Hinchuk. Fruit of the hinchuk has startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts. To give its striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Okay, so this was just a brown, and then a blue-green gold. This guy? There it was. Okay, day 5. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, let's pull out the map and see if we can find this card. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. Okay, well, here's an abbey. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, wherever heart grows. Yes. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. A low mound? Like a grave? Pink flowers, wow. Very descriptive. I love that for me. Okay, well, you're going down here with the other unidentified planties. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere, and that creature that stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. If it's afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduina's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing in my mind. Worry less. I don't know if I identified that. Worry less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of flowers is said to ease symptoms of anxiety. Okay, so we've got flowers. I don't know if I have it yet. I don't know what to do if I don't think I have this plant. Not that one. Flowers. Nope, it needs flowers. Cream colored flowers. They smell wonderful. It could be those two. I just am not convinced that it's any of these. But I might not have an option otherwise. Okay, let's start with this one. What? Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Hop heart. Inhaling smoke from the burning of the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Okay, so first, let me label this. Worry less. Confirmed. I'm glad I started with that one. And then firm leaves, blue flowers. Stiff leaves. There we go. Wait, what was the one I didn't pick up? Hop heart. Vaguely medicinal. Okie dokie. Hellebore. What a cute name for a cat. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least, I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant that I wanted? What is it that she wanted? Common traps. Yes. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the River Winster. Time to travel. River Winster. Headed west from Sedberg. Sedberg. Here. Aha! Hermit's camp was easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Is this down to right 3? Okay, so we were here, down to right 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the camp at Winster Spring led me to another camp of sorts where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh yes, ho ho ho. The man says, you must take this, take it, take it. At his insistence, I received the looking glass that he thrust into my hand. He placed an envelope delicately on top. Oh, it's no use to me anymore. Oh, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Ho ho, Abony. I'm sure that he is quite mad. Okay. I got an item. A looking glass. Let me just put all this stuff away. Let me just clear the table. It is said that red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Oh, very cool. So just put that in there for now. Conrad Stanway. I'm not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with a rare and beautiful Caballia. I'd like a Dreyer huntsman with their Dranthium covered in tombs. Okay. I don't know that I've confirmed Caballia yet, have I? I have not. Rare plant that is believed to have helped the dead find peace in the afterlife. 6 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one? Eye bright. Brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days after. Plant only grows to the south in warmer climates where they call it loweth after a long dead king, known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. 6. I don't know if I would consider these brightly colored either. Okay, so this is Caballia. We'll swing that down here to the confirmed. Okay. A woman in a jade mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturalist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Hop heart. Firm leaves leading to blue flowers. Okay, this one. Copper Caledonian has a rejuvenating effect, but most who have tried to benefit from it have come to realize that it's a curse, not a blessing. The Though you appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. Red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not part of the plant. Okay, so hop heart has been confirmed. This one has red on it. Oh gosh, what was that just called? Oh, Copper Caledonian. Drop you there. Good kitty. Reuben Ward has called me on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation of this one-sided stone circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually. But my curiosity has given the better of me. Or got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they've found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Okay, so I'm gonna have to choose one then, and I think it's probably this one with the yellow, because it's similar to... Let's go! Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers, but its leaves have the most interesting properties. It said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. Okay. Okay, so this is witch fig. Have memes tonight, but I have zesty looking cookie Saja boys. Oh my gosh, please, yes, share screenshots. I need to see. Also, I'm just curious to know what the art style of this game you're obsessed with looks like. I never see anybody in your shop. What a turd. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to be, especially with that cat still in here. I need some Bishop's Parasol for a work-related matter. Well, okay then. A milky fluid. Okay, so that's gonna be... this guy. Obsessed is a nice way to say it. Royal... Ooh, this looks familiar. Sometimes called Everheart. The pink heart flower. Ah. Oh, the pink flowers. Okay, so that's Royal Gentia? Gentia. I don't know. But I bet it's this one. One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the Royal Gentia. Royal Gentia. The art style, the lore. Oh gosh. But I like when games are that way. Like they're interesting enough to keep you invested. And they have a story behind them. Okay, let's see. I've got about 9 minutes before I'm ending tonight because I moved my stream up an hour tonight. So let's see. I tagged Candlewood. I tagged Copper Caledonian. Eyebright I have not tagged. Farmer's Worry I have not tagged. But I don't know that these... I don't know that those are brightly colored enough to count. So maybe we'll get something else that has thorns later. Farmer's Worry, spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. And I don't think either of these specified that they were spongy, so I guess we'll just wait on that one for a while as well. I don't know if I have gilded dendra yet either. Doesn't look like it. I'm looking for leaves that look like that, but I don't see any. Okay, well, gray sandfire, I tagged that one and I think it's pretty good. I've tagged Hinchuck, Jacob's Worth. This looks like it could be Jacob's Worth. I would say that the flowers are moderately unusual. And it says that they have the bite of their own. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Okay. So we will... Jacob's Worth. Doot. Okay. Meek Dew I've labeled. Royal Gentia I've labeled. Storian I've labeled, and Winterbore I've labeled, but I've not confirmed them for sure. Okay, I think that's about all I can do today. So let's end the day, and we'll pull a card, and then I'm going to stop here because it's almost time. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Wow. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward to the fork. Okay. That'll be a good puzzle to solve when we come back to this one. But we will... Your game progress is saved automatically. I love when they do that. That's so handy. Okay, and we're gonna just get out of here. Okay, so for those of you that are still hanging out, thoughts on Strange Horticulture? Because I kind of love it. It can be very, like, I've done a lot of out loud reading for this, which I didn't, like, obviously I was reading to myself when I played the first time. But, I really do like this game. I like the vibe. Like, it's got a little bit of something suspicious and kind of horror-esque going on, but at the same time you're just taking care of your plants, trying to identify them. You're going on these cute little adventures to try to find new ones. People are bringing them to you. Like, people know that you're a plant person. I love it. It's great. But it is a nice little dark cozy game, and I appreciate that. But we are halfway through the week, guys. I hope that you guys all have a great rest of your week. I don't know what y'all have in store for you, but my job is doing an employee gathering on Friday, and I work in IT, and every meeting is going to have a Zoom, and every meeting is also going to have a PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to have to be around for all of these meetings to make sure that they get up and going the way they're supposed to. So pray for me on Friday, y'all. But I get to look forward to a couple fun things this weekend. One of my good friends is having a slumber party for her birthday. Her birthday's tomorrow, but we're going to do a slumber party on Friday. And we're going to go get sushi, and I'm so excited. I love sushi. And then we are doing the Renaissance Fair. We've got a Ren Fair starting up not too far from where I live. And so I get to go to the Ren Fair this weekend, and I get to dress up, and I'll try to get pictures and drop those in the Discord for you guys, because I love Renaissance fairs. They're so much fun. I love just walking around and seeing the way people dress up, like talking to all the people. Sometimes you'll get people who'll just walk up to you, and they'll be like, would you like some trinkets? And I'm like, of course. And so they'll just reach into this bag and pull out a handful of just tiny little baubles, and I'm just standing there like, this is precious. I love it. So I'm really looking forward to that. But it is supposed to rain. It's okay. It rained last year too, so I just have to wear my mud stompy boots, and I'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. But I saw on TikTok, it was really funny. I saw on TikTok, oh gosh, I think it was like just a couple days ago, a video of the Ren Fair from last year, and it was like, y'all, oh sorry, I don't know if y'all heard that. It's like, do y'all remember the flood fair that happened last year? And I was like, oh gosh. And then I checked the weather, and it's supposed to rain again. I was like, shoot. It'd be that way though. Tomorrow is normal scheduled streaming with Gaudy Dragoon. She and I will be streaming something tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe Stardew Valley, maybe something else we find and get our hands on. Who knows? But we'll be co-streaming tomorrow as per the usual schedule. I think we're both kind of getting back into some sort of normalcy. I guess we'll see. But that's really it. That's all I have for you guys. I am going to tap out. I had to move my stream up because I've got a few things I need to get done before tonight, and I didn't want to be doing that, rushing around before I needed to go to bed. So I'm going to go get some stuff done. Bio Babe, thank you so much again for letting us pray with you, and those of you in chat who prayed with us. I appreciate y'all's support. If y'all have any prayers, make sure to hop in the Discord because we love to pray for you there. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.